Welcome back. This is your first time on the channel. We talk about business, personal finance, investing, and success. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. You'll get notifications of when there's a new video uploaded, and we'll continue to make great videos so that you can turn into them. So this video is on mobile home flipping. So this is something that I did back in the last recession of 2008, 2009. And what you can do is there's a couple ways you can find mobile homes for a really good deal. A lot of times they're quite a bit older or they need a lot of work. So the first way you can kind of look for them and find for them is you could drive around your community that you live in and just look for the mobile home parks. And you can drive through them and see if there's any for sale by owner mobile homes. And then if there are, you can call on them, you can make them offers, but you want to try to get a really good deal on a mobile home, like around $4,000 or $5,000 that may need some work. You can go in there, you can do some painting, you can do a lot of cleaning, you can do new carpet, so some things to the outside too to make it look nicer. Just do a little fix up and repair to make it look more appealing to a different buyer. So the first way is driving through the neighborhoods and kind of seeing where the mobile home parks are and finding those deals, and then making a low offer if they aren't listed for around the $4,000 or $5,000. You can also look on classified ads like Craigslist, and then local cities and towns have different websites where you can shop for sale by owner mobile home sites, so you can look on those, and then you can send out emails and text with a low offer, or if they're selling it for $4,000 or $5,000, that's great too. But you want to try to get one for a really cheap price around that $4,000 or $5,000, and then you can do the fix up, a little bit of improvements, like I mentioned, the painting, the new carpet, sometimes replacing some of the counters and the kitchen stuff, but making it look a lot nicer to a different buyer. And once you do your fix up and repairs, then you can turn around and you can list it for sale. But this time you're going to list it for sale on the internet, and also, you can put a sign in front of the house, and do a lease option or a seller financing. But also you want to get a big down payment on your seller financing. So you try to get back out of it exactly what you put into it, that $4,000 or $5,000 as the down payment, and then you're going to seller finance it for the next 5 years, for let's say $300 a month. So $300 a month times a year, that's $3,600 a year, and then times 5. So 3 times 1,500, 15,000, so $16,000, somewhere around there. You can do it for 6 years if you want to get more than 16,000, get up around the $18,000, $19,000 on your seller financing. But you are the bank basically for the people buying the mobile home. So mobile homes also, the majority of them, you'll definitely want to do research and homework on your area and where you're buying the mobile home, on how much. A lot of them have a lot rent, so the land that they're sitting on is owned by somebody else, and then you have to pay a monthly fee to them. A lot of times they're $300, $400. I guess they could vary greatly depending on which state you're in, of how much the lot rent is. But then when somebody gets in there that you sell it to, you're now the bank, so you're doing seller financing for them, and they will pay you, $700 a month or $600 a month, and then you'll take $300 of that and pay the lot rent, and then you get to keep $300. Or if the lot rent's $400, you get to keep the $300 again, and then you pay $400 to the lot rent if their monthly payment is $700. So depending on what the monthly payment is, and then how much your lot rent is, that's how you kind of work out the agreement of how much I guess you need to come up with the grand total if you're going to try to flip it for the $15,000 or $20,000, and then the time frame of how long they're going to be paying you, whether it's 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Both of mine that I did, they paid me about 5 years, so I probably got around $16,000-$17,000 total. But I got my, the majority of the cash out when they gave me that down payment, that $5,000 down payment when they went in the home, and then all the reoccurring monthly payments of $300, it was just cash in my pocket for 5 years. So you can see how it's a really easy way to get some residual income coming in after you look for these and buy them at the right deal and do the little bit of fix up and repair. So I just wanted to share that little strategy with you on mobile home flipping. And thanks for watching the video. If you like it, go ahead and hit the like button. Leave your comments below on if you guys have ever heard of this, if you have any more questions about it. And we'll see you in the next video.